Good afternoon. It's a Sunday afternoon. It's good to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity to be here and just give you a very short snapshot of what we're doing at the University of Tennessee in terms of promoting economic development and really taking a statewide approach. Have the first slide. So I'm Stacey Patterson. I'm Associate Vice President for Research for the University of Tennessee System, but I have a dual role in that I'm the Vice President of the UT Research Foundation, which is our tech transfer arm, and actually allows us to do things like take equity and do startups and be very creative in the way that we approach this public-private partnership. So the University of Tennessee is a collection of 6 campuses and institutes that's truly statewide, and our mission actually states that our campuses and institutes serve the people of Tennessee and beyond through the discovery, communication, and application of knowledge. It goes on to say that the UT system's delivery of education, discovery, and outreach and public service contributes to the economic, social, and environmental well-being of Tennesseans. Our leadership has really taken the economic part of that to heart and has challenged all of us to include economic parameters and economic development in metrics of our success. We truly view, in order to make this a success, as the state is our campus. So as I mentioned, we're a collection of 6 campuses and institutes. The one you're probably most familiar with is our flagship campus in Knoxville. But we also have a University of Tennessee campus in Chattanooga. We have a Space Institute in Tullahoma, which is in Middle Tennessee. Our Health Sciences Center campus and our medical school is in Memphis. And then we have a campus in Martin, which is in Northwest Tennessee. But we also, in Knoxville, have the Institute of Public Service, which has 5 regional centers that are statewide, and they work with our statewide industry to understand what their pain points are, work right in hand with our state industry to broaden their markets, find new opportunities for that industry and help them grow. And then also in Knoxville, we have our Institute of Agriculture, and through its extension service, we have a University of Tennessee presence in all of Tennessee's 95 counties. So we truly do take a statewide approach. And as Steve mentioned, you have to break down the barriers of communication and learn to work together. But we're doing that fairly effectively, and we're all on the same team and moving forward. So we also realize that compared to many institutions across the country, and even those in the SEC, we're relatively small. Even system-wide, we're relatively small. So we really, truly believe that we have to have winning partnerships to be successful. And probably our most known partnership is the UT Battelle Partnership, and that is for the management of Oak Ridge National Laboratory on behalf of the Department of Energy. We had some bold and forward-thinking leaders in 1999 that stepped out and took a bold risk to partner with Battelle Memorial Institute to create this single-purpose entity for the management of Oak Ridge. Oak Ridge National Lab, you may or may not know, was some thought was on the chopping blocks in 1999, and in 2015, it's the DOE's premier laboratory for science and energy. And that's a strong testament to the things that have happened in the university. This partnership has really helped the university build. Just to give you some ideas of the things we're doing together, we have, in 2006, we had 32 faculty who were jointly appointed between UT and Oak Ridge National Lab. Today we have over 190 joint faculty. We have 2 PhD programs that are joint with ORNL, one in genome science and technology, the other is in energy science, and we have our first class of energy science PhDs who graduated this year. We're able to recruit these students because of the partnership with Oak Ridge. We're able to recruit students away from Caltech, MIT, Stanford, and it's really giving us a leg up in getting the best and brightest and bringing them to Tennessee. The partnership has also allowed us to create special classes of faculty. One such class is called the Tennessee Governor's Chairs. This program was launched with some seed funding from the state in 2006, but really got underway in 2009. We've recruited 16 governor's chairs. These are National Academy level or approaching National Academy level scientists and engineers, and they're rainmakers, they're program builders, and people come to the University of Tennessee to work with these individuals. Not only students, but other faculty. We've been able to recruit other top faculty to come and work with these special class of faculty, and these people are extremely entrepreneurial, and so we're building relationships with companies who want to work with these individuals as well. Because we have these kind of new people, these types of new high-quality people and faculty, we've been able to go after, compete, and win big, large programs. Probably our most recent success is with an Institute for Manufacturing Innovation that we call Acme. It's the Institute for Advanced Composites Manufacturing Innovation. President Obama and Vice President Biden came to Knoxville in January to announce the award. It's a $259 million program over 5 years, and it's focused on fiber-reinforced composites manufacturing in the areas of wind, vehicle, and compressed gas storage manufacturing. What's really interesting about this program is that it's not university, we're the lead institution, but it's not university driven or national lab driven. It's really industry driven. The industry is asking the questions, and as Steve said, you have to change your way of thinking a little bit. The industry is asking the questions, and we're working with them to deliver the solutions in a collaborative way. We have over 123 partners on this project, and really 5 states are involved. It's Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Indiana, and Colorado are core partners. But this type of model where it's industry-led, industry-driven innovation, we think will be the future of research in some capacity. So we've also introduced a new program in the last 14 months that we call RevV, and this was funded through some seed funding from the state of Tennessee to allow us to incent companies in Tennessee or companies that we're trying to recruit to Tennessee to work with Oak Ridge National Laboratory and the University of Tennessee. In 14 months, we've approved 14 projects, and these projects are approved primarily based on their technical merit, and if they're going to move the market, they're going to move that business, and if they're going to create jobs in Tennessee. And it's based, and these are relatively small projects. They range from $40,000 to $150,000, and they're relatively short time frames, 6 months to a year. But the companies are really loving these, and it's really what we're seeing. We've got 10 projects that have started, and we're already seeing 5 of those turn into follow-on projects. So we're excited about that. We've also used some of these funds to work with the Tennessee Department of Economic and Community Development for recruitment incentives. And CVMR and Cirrus Aircraft are 2 examples of recruitment incentives that we've provided through the RevV program. And these 2 companies alone are promising to bring around 800 engineering jobs to Tennessee. And so we're working with ECD. We have a great relationship with them in our state, and they call upon us because one of the biggest things that companies want to know when they want to come to your state is what is the workforce, and is there a research relationship that we can provide. We're also really focused on entrepreneurship. So in the last 10 to 12 years, the University of Tennessee has generated about 50 companies that have come out of technologies spurring from the research enterprise. We have 36 of those are alive and well in Tennessee today. A few of them we might call zombie companies, but for the most part, they are alive and doing great things in our state. What's really exciting to us is in fiscal year 2015, of our 38 companies that are in Tennessee, they raised $54.5 million in outside venture capital. That's really a high number for our state. It's a significant portion of the venture capital coming to Tennessee, and these companies, you know, who knows, one of them might be the next Google. As Steve mentioned, one of the problems with university technology transfer and entrepreneurship is everything we have is early stage. We don't have products that are ready to sell as they're coming out of the university. So it takes a lot of time and a lot of investment. And one of the things that we're trying to do is now go back and look at the 38 companies that are working in our state and trying to figure out with what we can do to help support them, what we can do after the fact. Because in the history, what we've done is we've licensed the technology, started the company, helped them get a business plan going, and then we said, good luck and I hope you're successful. What we're trying to do now is to really go back and look at those companies and see where we can maybe invest a few dollars or provide an entrepreneur in residence to really help take them to the next level. Another thing that we are doing at the University of Tennessee is we believe that in order to have successful public-private partnerships, we need more of these private companies in proximity to us. So about 7 years ago, we had a dairy farm that was adjacent to, I don't know if I have a pointer, but adjacent to the University of Tennessee at Knoxville campus, just across the river. And we have turned that into what we call Cherokee Farm Innovation Campus. It is a university research park. There's 77 acres that are developable, 17 shovel-ready sites for industry to come and live and work. It is completely master planned. This has been a big challenge for us because many of the rules, we want this to be completely 100% privately funded. And beyond the infrastructure investment. And one of the challenges that we have faced is that private sector they don't live by the same rules that we do. And so we've had to have this property zoned, we've had to have it platted, we've had to go to the Knoxville Planning Commission and get many approvals in order for these lots to be bankable so that private industry can go out and get loans to build bricks and mortar. So we have 17 sites ready that are shovel ready. We have our first building going up now. It will be occupied in first quarter of 2016. It is a joint institute between UT and Oak Ridge National Lab. It's a joint institute for advanced materials science. It's a state-of-the-art materials science facility. And then we have an announcement, hopefully by the end of the year, for our second building, which will be a private sector building. It will be a multi-tenant building where we're bringing companies to Knoxville to do research partnerships with the University of Tennessee faculty. And that's all I have, and I'd be happy to answer any questions. Thank you.